Hello and welcome to Weave Society, the show where we play an app-based RPG that is ever-evolving and changing. I am your host for this week, Becca Scott, and we have 4 amazing players here tonight.
Yay!
Introduce yourselves, if you would.
Me first. Hi, I'm Gina DeVivo. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Hello, I'm Whitney Moore. Becca, I like that you said for this week you're Becca Scott.
Just for this week. Who knows? I could be someone else tomorrow.
Oh, that's you. I'm Steph.
And I'm Amy Dallen. I got to be your storyteller last week, and I'm very excited to play Weave this week with Becca in charge.
Yes! I hold all the Weave cards, which means I hold all the power. And by the way, that is the last time that you guys will be yourselves tonight. But before we get into Solar Age, which was the place that we're playing with tonight, we gotta meet somebody. I heard somebody named Tristan is in the house. Yay! Tristan's the community manager for Weave. What?
I wanted to bring something to all of you guys for the incredible work that you've been doing on the show, and for the awesome stuff that you do showing off Weave. You are amazing storytellers and players, and so we wanted to give you guys this custom Weave. One of a kind, built just for the show.
Wow.
No one else will ever be able to get their hands on this.
Yeah, you hear that? Look at
Becca, as the GM in charge today, the storyteller, you get to set this up.
Look at that!
Amazing. Yeah, oh my gosh.
And with that,
Where it meets on this side. Look, there's a little weave.
there's a little weave
right
on
there.
the back of it. I know, it's so great.
Where did this come from so much?
This is actually it's a custom built one that I made over the weekend before coming out here to see you guys.
You made this? You made this?
Yes, I built it in my basement.
It's incredible!
You do
Wow.
I do woodworking among many other things like managing the society for Weave. Yes, I do woodworking.
Wow, a Renaissance man. That's
Absolutely.
what you are.
That's what I attempt to be.
Well, Tristan, thank
Nick
you
Offerman.
so much. I would get up and hug you, but I'm not wearing pants.
Awkward for me standing back here. So with that, I'm gonna head back out. All right, you guys enjoy.
Thank you, Tristan!
Wow, that's so cool.
Look at this thing!
You guys, it smells
It smells so good.
It smells like wood.
It's got a wood varnish going on.
And that is the same Tristan who we shouted out for putting together the suggested foundation for the first Weave Society because he plays a huge role in community. You can meet him on Discord. He's super helpful. I threw so many questions at him, and he was a champ.
And he also threw together this week's Weave Society template. So, without further ado, let's hop into Solar Age, which was written by Stefan Marmion. So, Stefan, thank you. Well done. Okay, so here's what's up in Solar Age. And I can't invite you guys until I get this in here. Okay. The Earth is dead, yet mankind prospers. Thousands of years into the future, humanity has expanded across the solar system, colonizing nearly every planet and asteroid that the sun's light touches.
Oh.
In this, colonizing. It's a nice word,
Well,
right?
it's the sunlight thing I like.
Sweet way of looking at it. Aw, colonization.
The sun never sets on the human infestation. Yeah.
In this solar age, you are crew members aboard a spaceship. Risking your lives, soaring about the planets in search of adventure, in search of wealth, in search of power. But beware. The solar system is fraught with danger. Space pirates, darkness-worshipping cults.
Whoa!
Why did you say that about pirates?
Who knows if there are pirates in this story?
My jam.
Militaristic empires and planet-cracking mega corporations lurk in every world.
Corporations.
Yeah.
Cracking.
Wow.
They're seeking your obliteration. Do you have what it takes to conquer the deadly mysteries of space and become a legend of the solar age?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you do.
Yes.
Becca, I have a
hope so.
request that you definitely do not have to honor at this point or next week, but I would love to see Elon Musk as an unplayable character in this game.
Noted.
So, but we're in the future, right? So is it like the robot body of Elon Musk?
Oh, he built
Up to the
himself a
GM.
robot body. Have you seen Elon Musk? It's a robot.
Definitely. He's in that car out there.
So to kick it off, I'm gonna stand up here, and we have 3 different cards. One is going to represent the theme, one is the location, and one is the boss. And maybe I interpret those things differently than other people do, or maybe it just works better in this case. So, what happens with the app, which is super cool, I go to Playsets and I pull up Solar Age. And then we scan the first card for the theme. Now, this is the story, this is your guys' mission, which I'll read to you in just a second while you're starting your character creation. So we have the Stag, which was contributed by Tristan to Weave Society. And this iPad has been around the studio for a minute. This works really well on phones, and it takes a minute longer on this older iPad.
It usually helps on falling down. Yeah.
There it is.
The Stag of the Stag! Good tip.
Okay. My fave.
So, Rainbow's End is our story. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
In a space station out near Neptune, someone stumbles into a tavern saying they have discovered the location of Xavier Blaze's crashed bulk cruiser. Now, you guys know from legend of the stories of your youth that Xavier Blaze was this guy that ran away from the old dead Earth with all of the Earth's riches and just kind of got lost in space. So there is somewhere Xavier Blaze's treasure-filled spaceship. This is just like a story people tell, not a real thing that there's evidence or proof of. Everyone ignores the apparent madman, claiming he found this thing, until he spills a handful of silver dollars on the table, which is real old currency here. The response is chaos, and in the violence, the man is killed and looted by some deranged spacer. Thus, the location of Blaze's crash site is lost. That guy that really wanted that treasure was real dumb about how get the information, then kill him, but too late. The proof of its existence is too heavy to ignore. All across the solar system, treasure hunters are revving up their starship engines and digging all their archived data on Blaze out of the dust. That's you guys.
Hey.
Suddenly, all of space is filled with rumors and leads, and if the players hope to find Blaze's fortune before anyone else, they will have to dive right into the fray.
Yes!
Now, I'm not going to read these other 2 cards because they're secret, and we'll read them
Should
when we
we
get to them.
hide?
We're just gonna. You can't read it all. Okay.
There's a giant screen over there.
Oh yeah, we can't read.
I know that you guys can't read. You read very slow. Okay.
We'll just stare at each other.
Now I have 2 choices here, and you can show if you want, but I'm selecting one. So the card that I scanned for location, which if you're playing along, you should too, is the Storm. So maybe you get a hint from that, maybe you don't. These are essentially tarot cards.
Storm.
So it
Look out
could
for
be
space mermaids.
literal, it could be abstract. But I'm choosing one of the 2 location options I like.
I say five.
And then, but Lingering Nebula is the one that you choose if you're following the Weave Society situation.
You going rogue already?
Not yet. Okay, and then our boss is the River.
Ooh. Rivers in space.
His name is Hargan Dane, and I will tell you no more until it comes up.
Watch out for a Hargan. Hargan, what a name.
Hargan Dane!
I know I can take notes in the app once we get started, but I'm just
Okay.
making do on my phone for now. Argan Dane.
What do we call this? I'm gonna need you guys to name your spaceship so I can type it in here.
Ooh, hey, wait, how about we each say a syllable?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Da.
Gur.
La.
I have to land this thing?
Don't mess it up.
Doggerla Pew.
Doggerla-pew! She's a beaut.
Doggerla-pew.
That sounds like the name of a puppy.
Doggerla-pew.
Okay.
She's very.
That's what I was thinking. So she's got pew pews.
Now, if you follow along on my app, I have named our playset of Solar Age Doggerla Pew. And I could not invite the cast until I had scanned those first 3 cards. So we didn't want to do that ahead of time because we wanted to scan them with you guys at home. So I will invite by username. Let's see. Steph, you're in.
Yes.
You
I'm
look so
waiting.
good with your DM screen back up.
I've been invited.
Oh, it's so
I
cool.
accept.
It's a fancy wood.
Accept my invitation. All right. So passes.
Okay, so
I'm in. It says
in just a second when you're all in, I'm going to pass this cable that is putting my device on the screen over to Amy, and she's going to walk through her character creation so the people at home get a chance to see how in-depth and awesome this character creation is. But first, I need to give you guys your
So you
strengths.
can see what it looked like. Should I cancel and then have you invite me again, or is it okay to miss that step?
Oh, whatever. We'll get what we get.
Okay.
Okay. You have all been invited.
Ah.
Becca,
There
it's
it
so
is.
crazy
We're here.
from the screen and the monitor. It totally looks like you're wearing pants.
You would
Well,
think.
they're pajama pants. Okay, so in my hands, I have 4 challenge cards. So there's 4 suits in this game for whatever you're playing. We have Brooks, which represents charisma and cunning and
Talking
verbal
That
stuff. Yeah, if you can
in another life.
manipulate people. So there's Brooks, there's Gale, which is dexterity, which for purposes of this might have a lot to do with flying a spaceship. There's Stones, and Stones are strength, obviously, because Gina was our strong woman in the past 2 weeks, and that is going to be the ship's security officer and or weapons officer, because you got double duty, and Flame, which is intelligence. So
That was you, right?
Yep.
that was me last time.
I don't have an invite yet to this party.
Oh,
Cass,
no.
It's not long.
Surprised you're not
Immediately.
invited.
You just get ejected from set.
app and
Okay.
then reopening, because I've got you.
My wish.
I'm waiting for a response from everyone. Or maybe I close my app. Okay. Because this iPad's seen some days. Okay. Choose one card, please. And reveal it to the world. Yeah! Security and
I
weapons
put the
officer.
pew in Dagger LePew because
you
I
did.
literally did that, and also I will shoot the guns.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I'm loading season. Ooh, there it is.
I'm Gale, so we're
Except-
dexterous.
You're flying the
I'm
ship.
flying.
Flying.
It's not the app's problem, it's because
Strong.
this is an older iPad.
We're like peas in a pod that need each other very much.
Yes. Everybody in?
Symbiotic
Okay.
Symbiotic peas.
So that is your challenge card that is going to tell you what your strength is. And every time we roll dice, if you are rolling dice for a reason represented by your suit, your challenge card, you get an extra die right away. Otherwise, the default is rolling 3 die. And the die faces are one of those 4 suits, or a weave symbol, which is auto win and roll again. And there's strikes, which are X's, which are bad. Don't get that. Okay, grab 3, any 3. Go at the same time. Do it. 3 cards.
Here. Done. Oops.
Pull one back.
Are these the right ones?
Nope,
No.
those are not the right cards. Gotcha. That was a test.
Hey, we passed.
You passed the test. Okay. These are the right ones.
Excellent.
So the challenge cards, which there are a lot of, have a black outline on the back, and these cards, a white outline.
I just
Grab any
grabbed
3.
an extra. Is it 3 or 4?
It's 3, right?
I think it's 4.
Okay. Oh, you said 4?
I don't know. You said 3.
You said 3.
I'm pretty sure it's 3, but maybe it's 4. Take a 4th.
We'll find out what the app says. I accidentally took a 4th.
There you go. There's an extra. Okay.
Okay.
Is everybody in?
It's just
Bam. First one up. Tortoise. Look how cute this card is.
Okay.
I really like it.
So
Did you? Okay, you have the thing.
I'm going to. I think we're going to take a look at character creation this time, right?
Yes. Let me give you
Here's
the
the.
magical cable.
I'm sitting the farthest away.
Yes.
Oops. Sorry. May I please put this under you? Thank you.
Yes. You should just.
Whatever's easiest.
Is it going to be there forever's?
No.
Oh,
Character
just now?
creation.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Um,
you can cross my lap. It might be easier because it's too. There,
Uh-oh.
there,
Hey,
there it
there's
is.
slack.
Okay.
Oh, I was standing on it.
Oh, there we go.
Here's a trick. That was your first trick.
Okay.
It was a dex roll.
Let's see. Have we got me? Am I here?
And you don't want. We'll just pick.
Do I
and
need
then-
to reboot?
Okay,
at
so
the
you
end
guys
now?
just get deep in that character.
Okay.
I'm excited because I didn't do this than you guys did last
Yes.
time.
Oh yeah. Technology.
Do I need to not be in Do Not Disturb mode?
That shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't affect your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it should be connection on
Well,
Wi-Fi.
I can just hold the camera up.
do you want to try on
Super
someone
closer?
else's?
Log out of the.
While we're doing that, why don't you guys just talk through some of your options and what is making you laugh right now, Gina?
So I'll know what to pick.
Sure. So I just picked my first backstory cue, which just says that I am an ex-battleship captain. Sorry.
Hey, we took
All right.
Does that
Oh
mean
man,
that you're
I
our
missed your
captain?
backstory. I was
That's
paying attention to
okay.
the
It'll be a
text.
secret.
Oh no!
It's yours that we're focusing on for the audience.
Okay, talk them through it, mate.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so to create your first character, you need to scan a challenge card given to you by the storyteller. Thank you, storyteller.
You're welcome.
This card will represent your focus suit or what you will be good at naturally. And there we are, stones.
That's you.
Yay, that's me. I'm strong.
You gonna crush stuff.
Which one's fire again?
Intelligence.
Smite.
Now let's start with the first story card. Story cards have qualities such as backstories, talents, etc. that are unique to the playset for the season. The first story card will give you a backstory and 2 talents. So I've got the Watchtower, which it instantly found. Oh my gosh. And this means I get to pick, oh my god. Wow, okay. So I'm either going to be a retired archangel or a devotee of the Church of Flynn,
Woo!
or I saved a dying archangel. So the Watchtower is all about archangel stuff here, which makes it sort of like an establishment-y thing, right? So let's see. I love retired archangel. You were once one of those armored warriors that descended from the stars like a comet. It's been many years, and you aren't the crusader you once were, but you've still got some fight left in you. You still believe in justice and defending the weak. You will not, however, share your history with anyone. Sorry, audience. Out of respect to the sanctity of the archangels. Now, is this one of the games that has a glossary? Because some of them have
We do have a
glossaries that will
glossary.
explain to me like what an archangel is and stuff. But
Oh, we've got a graphic for that.
neat. Okay. Oh man, this is the part where I'm supposed to go fast and make choices.
Yeah, you don't have to read everything because I'm giving you 9 minutes because I want us to have an hour of gameplay.
Yeah.
An archangel of Flynn, a flying armored warrior who descends from the sky to deliver death to the wicked. That's pretty good.
Neat.
Pretty cool.
Okay, we'll do that. We will be a retired archangel. I'm too old for this. Spaceship business. So I have 2 talents as well. The archangels and those who emulate them train excessively to achieve peak human physical condition. You're exceptionally nimble, strong, and agile. Oh my god, flight. Hand-to-hand combatant. And lore master.
Ooh.
Lore master is a talent I can pick. Okay. I'm going to be athletic
That's Ryan's whole thing.
and fly.
Girl, you are so fly.
So fly. Oh, I accidentally scanned the same card. So put that one away and rescan. The next story card will give you a player a backstory, a talent, and a flaw. Flaws help give your characters more dimension and depth. The mask. So what do I get for the
Not
mask?
the Jim Carrey version. It's a different kind.
Aww.
Ooh, born from mysterious
good.
beginnings, a well-known fabricated past. I like this is the mask. It's about lies.
Ooh.
7 kingdoms, 7 lives. Oh my god, it's a lot of work trying to remember who you are in front of whom. Oh man. So if I'm a retired archangel, then everyone knows my beginnings. But is that true? I have a well-known fabricated past. Everybody knows that time you did that thing. Remember that? It was amazing. Certainly a celebrated act of human resolve. Too bad you made it up.
So you're a pathological liar. That's an interesting talent. Or is that a flaw?
That's my backstory.
Okay.
It just is.
Maybe there's something so
Neither
dark
good.
and deep you can't even get into it.
I retired from being an archangel after my cool as shit saving of an entire small planet. That's what happened. That's why I'm real tired now.
I don't know if I believe you.
Look, talents. Let's see. Okay, so. Oh man, these stack on each other in a really interesting way. So the mask gives us lots of lying talents.
which is so unlike Amy.
Let's see. 2 lies make a truth. Hard to have someone pin you down on calling you out if you already have another story to protect you. And flaws. Ooh. Yeah, paranoid pairs pretty well with the other things we've just chosen. Accidentally did that again. We're learning.
FYI, if anybody gets to the naming stage, a recommended thing in the rules, you can name yourself with sort of a subtitle. So I am Becca, the Ancient Mariner, or I am Becca, the Fallen Archangel. If you want to do so, if you want to sort of label yourself that way.
All right, I'm getting a backstory and 2 talents from this. My 3rd card, I got the Dawn. Ooh. So the Dawn is all about actually devotion to the sun. I love the way they've themed them to the cards for this. Basically, some kind of preacher or healer or monk. Let's see. I'm basically Shepherd Book. I'm just making Shepherd Book at this point.
Yeah, there's a lot of other themes, not the one we're playing. We're just hunting treasure today. But there's a lot of themes that deal with heavy future, world, religion, earth-shattering stuff. It's pretty heavy.
Neat.
Stefan.
Okay, let's see. I'll take Divine Solar Healer. It's not certain whether or not your methods actually work. The people you heal seem to believe so. And results are the ultimate proof, are they not?
Cool.
I'm kind of a jerk.
It fits so well. Not you, with the character you're creating.
Too late.
I do that a lot.
It's perfect. 2 talents. Another Lore Master card. I drew a lot of Lore Master. Let's see.
That was a cute laugh.
I guess I can be charismatic. And as a retired Archangel, I feel I would have picked up thermal resistance. Natural defense or a result of genetic tampering, you can withstand intense heat. Brotherhood Abbeys orbit perilously close to the sun, and those who inhabit them need to be able to endure incredible amounts of thermal punishment. Last story card gives you 1 last backstory, talent, and flaw. You're almost there. And I've got the Gallows! Yay! I get a backstory, a talent, and a flaw. So my backstory now, I get to be the founder of a doomsday cult or a survivalist.
Doomsday cult. Doomsday.
I'll vote for doomsday cult.
You said Whitney's favorite words.
You've been heralding the end of days for years now, and everyone mocked you. But with the coming of Nemesis, you were proven right. You've been right all along. Everything is going to end, and you were right, and that's worth something. I guess we can do that. Yeah. So I'm going to, as my charismatic, I've left the Abbey of the Sun, which is where I retired post-Archangel career, clearly, to paranoidly insist to everybody that the end is for sure coming. It's just true.
Nemesis, by the way, is a different theme where the AI rebel.
Oh, dang!
Yeah.
That's coming, y'all. Watch
Not
out
in
for
this
the
game.
robots.
I'm just giving spoilers because there's so many cool themes in there.
Oh, no.
That's not in this. I wouldn't spoil my own story. Just yours.
I can have talent, dirty fighter. When civilization ends, those that survive are going to be in direct competition for the few remaining resources. You plan to survive unless you've trained yourself in the art of killing others using whatever means necessary.
Pretty good.
I'm a real mess, y'all. But aren't you glad I'm your security officer? My fear of the end leaves you ever vigilant. I'm paranoid as well, so I notice signs and portents of danger that others do not. But yeah, I think I definitely have some shattered faith from my previous 2, both my monk life and my archangel life, which ended with glory. You'll remember that I retired after my glorious feat, but I seem to have sustained a little damage. I'm desperate for meaning and purpose in a terminal world. Your outlook is bleak, and you go to great lengths to try and justify things from your religious perspective, but ultimately you're defeated inside.
All right, now this is the 1-minute mark of how long I gave you guys to create.
Oh, signature
So I
move and 2
hope
items.
you're-
Okay, let's do this.
Just about to do that signature move and name yourself.
All right.
What's my name?
What's What's my name? What's my name?
I love my
That's not the
options
song,
here.
But I
can
did
have
sing that at karaoke last
divine intervention,
What's my name?
night. The
I
words are
can-
right there, but I chose to sing it my way.
cold read people. I can be solar powered, and I can be a death seer. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do this. My signature move is divine intervention.
Wow.
Once per session while outdoors, I can make a Gale's challenge roll, and if I succeed, an archangel will descend from the sky to aid me. When exactly the archangel arrives is up to the storyteller, but it must be before the current encounter is over. The archangel will stay for the duration of the scene and then rocket off into the horizon.
I love it, but outdoors?
Space is outdoors.
Space is outdoors. No, there will be moments.
I mean, I could pick something else.
No. I'm just letting you know. There will be a few moments. You're going to be in your ship a lot.
That's fair enough. Am I ever in direct sunlight on my ship?
Constantly.
Okay.
It's constantly
very
beating
sunny.
down upon you. There is no sunset and sunrise when you're staring directly into the sun all the time.
Great. I'm solar powered. When in direct sunlight, I may reroll any strikes.
Nice.
And I've got a rocket pack, obviously. The Archangels utilize rocket packs to attain flight. Using such a pack, a trained individual can fly complicated maneuvers at great speeds, allowing them unmatched mobility. The advanced personal propulsion system has a fusion core that allows it to operate indefinitely without ceasing. It's as large as a fully stocked backpack and emits a blue energy trail when in use. I only get one more item.
Time's up
No!
for the arbitrary limit I set. So, everybody, let's see. I have access to see who's done.
I'm done.
We got Rootin' Tootin' Terry.
Dunderson.
Yeah.
James, you're the science officer.
Howdy, ma'am.
Oh,
It's so
extremely
wonderful to meet your acquaintance. I am the brains of the operation, Rootin' Tootin' Terry Dunderson.
I'm going to give you 1 minute starting right now and tell us all about anything you want to tell us about Rootin' Tootin'.
Oh, well, Terry just grew up in a mine. You know, I was a miner back on my home planet. I actually escaped a tribal warfare and decided to become a humble miner. And I happen to own several shares in a thermal corporation. I won them in a bet, and I am sitting on them for a rainy day. Don't let the old accent fool you. I am very smart, and I also have an alien artifact. There's no information about it. I don't know what it is, but I turned it into a belt buckle.
That's an item you have?
That is an item. That is part of my backstory.
Oh, okay.
My
you just
items.
possess an alien artifact.
I have it. I have it. I have in my inventory a handheld flamer, an ancient Earth tech. What I believe in my studies is called a Nintendo GameCube.
Ooh.
I don't know what it does yet, but I'm keen on finding out. Yeah, gang.
All right. Thank you so much, Rootin' Tootin' Terry.
Dunderson.
I also have... Oh, Dunderson? That's your
Rootin'
last name?
Tootin' Terry Dunderson.
Okay. Great. How do you spell Dunderson?
D-U-N, darling. D-E-R-S-O-N.
Just like it sounds.
Just
Got
like
it.
that.
Pretty phonetic. All right, now we have Sinatra, who Sinatra is our flight officer. You're going to be operating that helm. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Sinatra?
Yes, I can tell you about myself.
Are you Frank Sinatra?
It's done famous after the song "Fly Me to the Moon." I am.
Your parents named you after that song?
They did. I am a famous gate engineer. I worked on the Venus Titan gate for decades. I developed new technology, and I dramatically reduced the dangers of traveling through the gates. So, I also slayed 100 men on the field of battle. I'm known as a remorseless killer, and I have taken life without a moment's hesitation. At the siege of Crimson Mesa, it is said that I slayed 100 men, while the rest of your legion lay dead in the sand. My legion lay dead in the sand. I also am a child of kissing, which is about not
kissing?
not
A child of kissing?
not that kind of kissing.
That's
You're
what they
probably
always
also
say.
saying
Not
Kissing
that
leads
kind
to
of
children.
kissing, the KISIN kind, and I believe it has to do with death.
Oh.
I'm well traveled and well read. I visited 24 worlds before I learned how to read.
Woo!
And then I am a weapons master. I'm a tactical mathematician. I'm an excellent navigator. I'm a grave protector. The disciplines of kissing are trained in the art of killing, not to be confused with the
Kissing and
other kind of
killing.
kissing.
A grave
Killing.
protector. Like you protect
Grave.
graves, or you are grave like you're serious?
I protect the dead
What?
with ferocity unseen by other religions. I'm a master at hand-to-hand combat. I'm also a voice for the dead and an ethnologist.
Excellent. Oh, I actually have these pulled up because I can see
Oh, great.
from my storyteller device all of your guys' talents.
Fantastic.
So we can throw that up in a moment.
Amazing.
Great. Anything else you want to tell us
Yeah,
about?
flawed. Totally flawed. I'm tethered by technology. Being an Imperial Legionnaire has its drawbacks. Primarily, my body's in constant need of replenishment, so I wear a cumbersome fueling apparatus around my torso that feeds my demanding metabolism. And if it were to cease functioning, I would wither away within a standard day.
Oh, is that what material is that made out of?
It's made of something real smart. Perhaps our intelligence person can tell me.
Is it metal, perhaps?
It's
Mayhaps?
it's what is it made of?
I can have a look. See? Oh, this is made of pure copper.
Copper. Okay.
I was wondering why it was so shiny. The other thing is I look like a guy named Esford Cade. And so people stop me on the street, which is, it's a good or bad thing. But I'm recognized by people, readers of the journal, which
Okay.
is capitalized as though it's like,
Ooh.
Like the Wall Street Journal, but the
yes, the journal.
the Seven Kingdoms, as they're called.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a false passport and a repeating bolt thrower that can occasionally shoot starfighters out of the sky.
You have a
I got a
repeating
tank.
bolt thrower.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that can shoot other spaceships. That's pretty dope.
Yes.
All right. On this Dagger LaPew ship, we also have Crawley.
Hello.
Hello.
I
there.
am an AI. I have been programmed with relatable things.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I can tell jokes and laugh. Ha ha. Hello.
Hello, darling. How are you today?
Hello.
I have been programmed
darling.
with several different identities.
Well,
Such as, I was an ex-pirate and an ex-captain, and I led many, many missions aboard the Somme. We had the Somme. There was a lot of O's. Okay. And there were cannons, and I led many men to their deaths, which is probably why I'm no longer a captain. But that is okay, because I have other talents, such as communication and sharpshooting. I am also an excellent pilot.
She's our social character.
Now you are the head of Brooks. You are the comms officer on this ship. So
That is correct.
you're also good at communication, right?
I am excellent at communication. Ask me
see.
anything, and
what,
I will communicate.
What is your flaw?
Well, as you know, AIs are not socially accepted in many places. I am quite bullied. I do not like it, because I have feelings.
Do you?
Really?
I do.
Oh.
Do you not find me relatable?
There we go. Now you guys can follow around. along.
You're relating for us to other ships and things.
Yes, I will communicate emotions successfully.
Is there any other flaw about you maybe want to let your crewmates know about? No?
I am sad. I will tell you of my flaws. I have a death mark.
Go on.
In an ironic twist of fate, I have a price on my head. It happens. Now, assassins and bounty hunters are after me.
Yeah, that's a.
How
you got past
high
this.
a price?
5 million trillion credits.
Oh, let's turn her in. I mean, welcome to the ship, darling.
Uh,
Getting those wires.
I'm gonna go back and do this for the people who have already gone. But can you tell me how you met? Oh, never mind. We haven't met everyone. I'm gonna ask you to tell me how you met one other character on this ship or entity in just a minute. Let's see. And then we've also got Grell the Retired.
Oh, it should have said retired archangel.
It does when I pull it up.
Just call me Grell the retired. Yes, no, perfect. Grell the retired.
The retired archangel.
Grell
Got
is
it.
too old for this.
Angel.
This gig.
So tell us about yourself, Grell.
Well, it's been a long journey to this posting. Of course, everybody knows, I was an archangel for a long time. Helped out where I could, all around the galaxy.
Like an actual angel.
The archangels, as she was saying earlier, are like a force for good that, where do we come from? We're disciples of Flynn.
Well, we can go to the glossary.
Yeah, I was trying really hard to both make my character and listen to you, but I failed a little bit.
Hey,
and I'm
it
so sorry.
happens.
Just wanted to show off the glossary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly. We are
Wow.
all about
I
showing
didn't
off.
forget.
Archangel of Hlyn. A flying armored warrior who descends from the sky to deliver death to the wicked. I was pausing so you could read it, but then I realized it's really far away from you.
That was me. I delivered death to many, many wicked for many years. Whitney, you've infected me. I just wanted to go for retired person, and now we're all Southern. I'm sorry.
That's okay, darling. You remind me of my hometown.
Really, it's difficult to get away from our pasts. Well, I ended my career. You all are aware of the particularly spectacular rescue that I pulled off at the small planetoid Beeblebrox. I'm sorry, but that's what I've now declared it. After which I retired from Archangel duty. I spent some time at an abbey with the Brotherhood worshiping the sun. Picked up some solar healing skills. And now I am on the road looking for ways to help people and spread the good word of the sun. And I've got this nifty rocket pack from being an archangel and an archangel energy sword.
Wow.
But I am a little bit paranoid. And I don't have quite the optimistic spark I used to.
It's hard to maintain. Yeah. All right, and how do you know someone else on the ship?
I'm gonna guess Whitney came by my abbey at some point.
I sure did, darling. We have such a history, you and I.
And you knew I was itchy for some kind of job. That I'd had about enough of sitting around contemplating goodness and justice. And
Itching
kind
for
of
something.
wanted to get on the road and find some good company.
You're quite
Excellent.
a charmer there.
Rootin' Tootin' Terry Dunderson, how did you meet one of the other crew members that's here?
Well, I met old Crawley here when I was stopped by on just a routine expedition.
Oh.
And we hit it off like two buckaroos in a buck barn.
It is like we were made for each
I
other.
got into them wires and I reprogrammed her into learning how to feel love again.
I feel so much love. So much love for this one. Love.
Basically, I'm like a pop.
Yeah, I see that.
Are you a
And-
boy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Terry.
Imagine the Colonel Sanders.
Okay. Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, feel free if you want to describe yourself physically too.
Yes.
And then Crawley, how did you meet Sinatra here?
I once shot her.
Yup.
Oh no.
It was not a mistake. We were on opposite sides, but we are now on the same side.
Yeah,
and
my
I
team
feel love.
won.
Yeah.
I have been reprogrammed now.
So I'm gonna say Rootin' Tootin' Terry Dunderson is the owner of this ship, the Dager LePew, and has pulled you all together.
Or as we call it, the Darapoo.
LePew, and has pulled you all together to hunt treasure. And you obviously heard about Xavier Blaze, you know, the legend, and that someone had found some of these silver dollars, this ancient relic of treasure that must lead to more. So,
I've been to a lot of worlds. I've never seen a silver dollar.
Yeah, that's physical monetary unit.
It's all Bitcoin now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is worth a lot.
intergalactic credits.
Pirate credits.
So
I'm paranoid, so I stayed away from it. I keep all of my credits in the form of small plastic pieces under my bunk.
Shoved under a mattress. It's quite uncouth.
Just you watch, I'll still have my plastic no matter what happens with the 6 other kingdoms.
True. Now, the dagger is near a space station. You're just kind of hovering near this tavern where this incident occurred, where this man was killed who had the information, because you're all seeking treasure and you don't really know where to start. You don't have a lead. So, this tavern is called the Sloppy Mud Puddle. You guys are out of money, though. Well, except for your plastic that you've been saving under your mattress.
That's for me.
So you they kicked you out for loitering. They want you to stop just standing there. So you're in the ship. How do you guys afford more fuel? And what do you want to do to maybe find a lead on where this treasure might be?
Oh, me?
Fearless leader.
I'm as
got a
drunk
plan?
as a skunk right now. We gotta figure out how to get back to the ship. And if we don't do that, then we're gonna be in a whole mess of trouble. So I say we bet on it. I say we do we find some passersby and find a bet to do. What do you think there, Crowley?
Excellent idea, Pop Pop.
I'm just gonna go against the grain here and say that maybe that betting our ship is not the wisest.
If
The
you'd like
phone, the telecommunication console starts ringing and vibrating. You need your science officer to. Oh, thank God. You need your comms officer to be able to effectively pick up the phone. So, do you want to roll the challenge for me and see if you're able to answer the phone call that's coming in? So you start with 3 die. You get to add 1, and because you are our comms officer, you're going for Brooks. So
Aha.
Brooks are the
Yes,
blue
yes,
ones.
yes, yes. Do I have any talents?
Please
No.
tell me.
Not for communicating. 1.
Great, you passed. All you needed was 1 on just a regular challenge, unless I put an additional challenge card in front of you.
Yes.
So well done.
Yes.
Yes, first
You
time.
answered the
Pop Pop,
phone.
someone is calling. Oh. Hello.
This is Hargan Dane.
Hello, Hargendane. It
I
is a
don't like
pleasure.
being made to wait. I believe you were just sitting there staring as your console rang for quite a while, marauders.
Apologies. I had slow reflexes to touch my console.
I need your science officer to roll and see what you know about Hargan Dane, the Trade Baron, the infamous Trade Baron.
Oh, Hargan Dane? Oh, I'll Terry, Rootin' Tootin' Terry will tell you all about it.
So you'll get 1 extra die just because somehow Terry is the most intelligent.
Don't let the accent fool you, honey. That's wrong. That's
Harper,
not
come
accent.
on.
That's
Okay,
bad.
and let's see if you get anything else.
Deep undercover.
Do you have any other talents that might help you know
Talents?
some sort of
Well, I'm
backstory?
fearless. I'm coordinated. I'm a survivalist.
Nice.
And I'm a master of alien tech.
I think also the fact that you were if you know a lot about alien tech, you would know a trade baron, likely. So I'll let you roll 1 more die for that.
Well,
so
I
you're gonna
thank
find
you,
out.
miss. I tip my invisible cowboy hat. It's invisible because it's alien tech. Here's what I know about
Flames? Hargendane.
Yeah, you got flames and 2
Like
rerolls.
the ice
flames
cream.
and 2 waves.
You don't even need the rerolls. I just need you to I don't know if this is a good idea, but tell us all about Hargan Dane.
Hargan Dane, trade baron, the tycoon. Oh, tycoon, love him already. Known as Hargan Dane, controls the vast tracts of the space between planets. While not a political figure of any sort, there isn't a government in the Seven Kingdoms that Dane doesn't have her hands in. Oh, love her. If you're a space fighter ferrying goods along the trade lanes, there's a good enough chance you'd have to pay traveling fees and protection money to Hargan Dane's men. It says protection money. Quick to anger and ruthlessly vengeful, Barton Dane won't forgive even the most trivial slight against her. She has been known to spend fortunes on bounty hunters and lawsuits. If pirates board your ship and demand your cargo, a quick death at the end of their swords might be preferable to telling Hargan Dane's enforcer that you lost their shipment.
I hear my reputation.
Worst of all, rumor has it that Hargan Dane has been funding terrorists for reasons that remain her own.
I hear my reputation precedes me. You had me on speaker that whole time.
That was a beautiful speech, Papa.
Yeah,
Thank you, Doctor.
Anyway,
Hargan.
did you just call him Papa?
He is my Papa.
That's me. I'm Pop now.
He has
That's
created
odd.
who I am today.
listen, crew of the Dagger LePew.
That'd be us.
I heard you evaded my men at one of their checkpoints. You were supposed to pay a traveling fee, and you gave fake credits to my people.
Were those fake?
Yeah.
Well, now,
The
let's
person
not
who
mince
gave them
words
to
here.
us swore that was the finest jewelry they'd ever laid hands on.
What?
Well,
she said.
normally I would not let something like this slide. But I'm willing to have you do me a favor in return for me forgetting that episode ever happened. What I want you to do is find me the treasure of Xavier Blaze.
Hold, please. What do you think, Pop-Pop?
Well, I think that it would be ungentlemanlike to deny a lady a favor, especially a lady that can kill us anytime she wants.
But wait, weren't we all just going for this treasure ourselves?
We can
We want to now do this and give it
We can
all
double-
to her?
get a double cross her later.
Well,
Okay.
to be fair, she does
Okay.
not know how much treasure is there. So, in turn, we can take as much as we like and give her what is left.
That's how I program.
You don't think she'll know?
How would she?
Nobody's
give her a
found
small
the treasure.
portion.
She seemed pretty smart. I'm just saying.
Not compared to me.
Okay.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, you're right. She's not a shooting AI.
That is correct. Not a shooting AI.
Not a shooting AI. All right.
I forgot to mention what I look like. Just so you all know, I have been genetically modified, but halfway through the process, it went bankrupt. So, I only have very, 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 very large arms.
I like them arms. They look
But
useful.
you're beautiful just the way you are,
Thank
daughter. And I think that is a good plan. What say y'all?
Well, she doesn't seem like she's in much of a bargaining mood. I'd rather do jobs for profit than pretend favor forgiveness. But we don't seem to have a lot of choice.
You can say yes or no, but
I
She's
strongly
still on
say
hold.
no.
There's elevator music programmed into me.
Okay. That's,
All right, Sinatra votes no.
I vote no.
Sinatra, let's hear it. Come on. Why
But tell her you want us to go on this fool's quest for this thing that may or may not exist. It's a child's fairy tale.
is that how you feel about you going on it
No,
with them?
that's my excuse for not saying yes. Then we go do it. And then we have all of it. We don't owe her anything, but then we give her a little bit later if we feel like that would make her forget about that $5 million trillion billion bounty on Crawley's head. Again, how did you get
The
put on
exchange
this?
rate makes it a little better in this system.
How much better?
About 70 credits less.
70.
All right, well, that does help.
She's still on hold.
Let's just see if she
It is
hangs
a
up.
really,
Really catchy
Yeah.
tune
Just
in
not
there.
ever pick the phone up again.
We could say it
That
gross.
would be my second.
Just,
I am very good at pretending. I can pretend that I am broken.
see, it's cutting out.
That's good. That's good.
It's real good. Don't even blink. That's great. Just keep it.
Keep it.
Keep it.
Hold it.
Don't move.
The phone starts ringing again.
Hello.
Don't you ever put me on hold again. Do you know who I am? I am Hagen
I'm sorry.
Dane.
Who is this? Who's calling?
I'm Hagen Dane, the trade baroness. Do you know?
The reception's real bad around here. Sorry, miss.
Listen to me. I will blow up your ship, and you will be obliterated into tiny bits. What is the name of your comms officer?
Hello. I am Crawley.
Sounds
That
familiar.
is
Brawley.
Listen.
Brawley. Brawley is.
Raleigh or Crawley?
That
Brawley.
is not my name.
Crawling.
That is my name. That is my name. I am Brawley.
Oh, okay. Look, I need this treasure, okay? There is an artifact, a relic I heard was in there, and I need it, and I need you to get it for me, okay? And in exchange, not only will I give you a cut, I will put fuel in your ship, because right now, my gauges show that you have no fuel.
She's good.
She's got cages on us.
Yeah.
Cages and gauges.
Cages and cages.
And if you agree to this, I swear, bygones will be bygones. I will hold no grudges, and I'm sure you've heard rumors of the grudges I can hold. What I will do is not only give you fuel, but give you the coordinates of another ship. A ship full of occupants that were in the bar in the night when it all went down.
And you just want one relic? It's just one that you
Well,
want?
and all the treasure. I'll give you
said a
one.
cut.
You said a cut.
I'll give you 1/4 to split amongst yourselves of whatever is found.
Yeah, whatever you want, lady. We'll give you whatever you want. Just get us the ship, and then we will get your pretty prize, miss.
Also, tell us more about that artifact, if you would.
No,
How will we know how to give you?
you'll know.
Well, apparently we didn't know those jewels we were giving you were fake, so, you know, you might want to help us out.
I say we take half, and you take half.
Deal. I know of your reputations just as I'm sure you know of mine, and I'm pretty sure you'll see a priceless artifact and know what it is. Grell.
So we'll give you whatever looks priceless to us. All right, we have a deal.
A deal.
Is there any, if we don't happen to find
She already
this-
hung up.
Well,
All
all right.
Got ourselves a
Cool.
ship.
No
Your
longer
ship is
there.
instantly filling up with fuel. You
How is
notice
she
on the
doing
gauge
that?
at the helm, Sinatra.
Nice.
Who no one knows.
Hey.
Technology in the
full.
future.
We're getting filled.
You know about alien technology. How is this working?
Well, it's a very complicated process. I could sit you down and explain it to you. First of all, what happens is you gotta go to get the neutrons and the protons, and then you gotta sit them down and you gotta explain a story to them. The story of electricity. And
Oh,
then-
tell us a story, Papa.
yes.
That's
The coordinates pop up on Sinatra's helm to a ship. A ship. It's a ship called the Squeak. You can see all this information on the message you've just been sent. And the Squeak is full of Neptunian raiding rat people.
What?
going to the squeak.
Yeah, it was last seen at 18 Mark 205 Mark 47. So if you want to head to those coordinates,
We're
and-
gonna,
18 Mark 205 Mark 47?
shall we go to that coordinates?
Yeah.
Captain? We're, like, we're off.
I love Neptunian raiding rat people.
Do not forget your seatbelts.
Live too long for seatbelts.
We're
so you guys
come
have
to
already
Roberts.
around. Oh, we're here. I'm a great driver.
What an
All those-
excellent 4 months, 2 days, and 11 minutes.
Yeah.
You see the ship.
The story of electricity was amazing. I can't believe it lasted 4 months.
Great.
You were right
complicated
next to
process.
Neptune, so your ship must be real slow.
We took the scenic route.
No,
Did you leave the parking brake on?
I just actually, I would just ask about Crawley's math there.
My math
I
is
thought
excellent.
it was about 2 minutes, not 4 months.
No,
but
I just knocked you all out. It made the journey much faster.
You're
For
getting
you.
a comms hail request.
Hello.
What do you want?
Who's there?
Excuse me? Your ship is real close to my ship. What
I'm
do you
sorry.
want?
Please identify yourself.
My name is the Salivator. That's what they call me. I have a slobbering problem.
Hello, the salivator with a slobbering problem.
It's
It is
not
a
a big
pleasure to
deal.
meet you. I am Crawley.
Okay. Cool. What are you doing here?
Please hold. Pop up. What do I tell them?
Well, Pop-Pop's memory is a little shot. What are we doing here?
do you think it's weird that Crawley calls our captain Pop Pop?
I programmed her to. Yeah, you settle down over there, all right?
Every
You can
time.
call me Pop
every
Pop,
time
too,
I'm
if you're
surprised.
feeling
Nope,
a little jealousy.
I politely decline.
You can.
You got a different pop-up?
Yeah, an actual pop.
Well,
must be
some
nice.
of us
do
don't
you
have the
call-
pleasure of knowing our parents, and so sometimes we get a father figure. I never knew my Pop-Pop, and my friend Crowley never knew her Pop-Pop. And so
I do not have a pop-up.
I'm
I
not a
have a
Pop-Pop.
creator.
All right, now what are we doing here? We're talking to this
We're
rats.
looking for the squeak.
We're looking for
For the squeak.
We're looking for the squeak, darling.
They were the last people to see.
Communicate
Oh, hey.
that.
Hello.
Yeah?
Identify your ship.
This is the squeak.
Oh.
That is excellent news.
Okay.
We are here to find you.
Look, I don't really have time for this right now. My whole crew died in a horrible accident.
Wait.
Oh no. I feel
And
so
I'm the
much
only one
sympathy
left.
for you.
I'm kind of grieving here, if you know what I mean.
Would you like a hug?
I'm not a hugging type. But I guess
Apologies.
I'd
Would you like a pat
actually-
on the head?
Crawley, if I may,
Please.
I am a voice for the dead, and I actually know how to communicate with the spirits of the dead.
you do?
Yes.
You all want to come aboard? I'll teleport you over right now.
And we're here.
You're getting a hailing request. You have to accept it. She can't just pull you off your ship.
Yes.
I'm paranoid. I jumped.
Yes.
Do you
Yes,
consent?
everybody?
Is everyone ready to jump?
Let's jump.
Yeah.
Do this.
Hold.
You apparate in a transport room of a real shabby looking ship. I mean, it left one of your big arms behind.
Oh,
But then it kind of apparates a few seconds later.
Oh.
You all there?
Yeah, we're all.
not as of yet. Oh, there it is.
It looks
Okay.
like the
All
squeak
here.
has been through some shit. You can physically see dents in the room that you're in. There's wires hanging from the ceiling and sparks flying, and it's a real piece of crap. And
I
you
don't think that ought to be
see-
like that.
You see
That is definitely a fire hazard.
small creature. Do you assume? Well, I don't know what you assume. You see a small creature with a rat face and a pretty like round, tubby body, kind of like running in. She's got a lot of piercings and a lot of tattoos, but also gray fur everywhere. The tattoos are kind of hard to read, and is wearing one of these. a lot of like armor, heavy armor, and metal pieces. And are you the ones? Can you talk to the dead? And I need to know.
I can. Hello, I'm Sinatra, and this is a very nice place you have here.
Are you named after like that old timey music?
I
guy?
am.
Everyone we run into has heard of him. Has everybody heard of him?
Fly me to the moon.
That song plays on repeat in this one bar that I was at. That it's called the sloppy mud hole.
Do you like that song?
No, I hate it, but I like that bar. Their drinks are cheap, and I don't know. I was there when some shit went down.
And what happened?
Are you kidding me? Everybody in the whole galaxy has heard this. some madman came flying in there with silver coins. He got straight up murdered, saying that he got those coins off Xavier Blaze's crashed ruins of a ship. Like, that's even real. But I think I know where I saw it.
What did you see?
I've told you guys too much. I thought you were going to talk to the dead for me.
I can. It just
We
helps
just
me the
need
more
some
information
context,
you
yeah.
have.
Who are
Yeah.
you? And why'd you come find me?
Well, our story is a simple one. We're just a group of traveling pals seeking adventure and whimsy and just a little bit of adventure. You know, we're just a couple of adventurers, right, gang? Who don't mean any harm and sympathize.
I see. I know what treasure
Right.
hunters look like when I see them, okay? You got greed and lust in your eyes. I see it
Do I have
because
greed
it's
and
in
lust
myself.
programmed in me?
You do. That was a little joke for me.
Lust for treasure, for credits.
That
for...
would explain the tingling.
She's going through puberty. Don't worry.
I know you're an AI and
I
you
am far
seem
too
pretty advanced, but what's with your arms? No offense.
I am swole, as they say.
Okay. Cool. No big deal.
And Salivator, you can trust us. I spent years as an archangel. Everybody knows there's no sense trying to hide it. And then I spent some time in a monastery, and now I'm just trying to spread the good word of the worship of the sun before the advance and end of the world. So what would be the point in chasing treasure when everything's going to be gone?
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Why hold on to your information when you could tell us your story?
I don't know though. I mean, my friends, my crew, they all died.
And if you tell
And,
no one, no
well-
one will ever know.
Oh, that's a horrible
I don't know.
story to bear on
You
your own.
need to make a Brooks check if you want to see if she'll tell you any more
May
information.
I assist?
Sure, you can assist. So assisting means you give one die, but if she rolls strikes,
That is okay.
they will
I will
affect you
take
too.
one for the team. I will tell you how I assist you. Oh, I don't need to give you dice. You have your own. I
Yeah.
forgot.
mean,
But
you
it's
just rolled
symbolic,
the
so I'm
symbolic.
taking that one.
I did roll a weave. You're welcome.
Okay.
As you all know, I am an expert in disguise. I am trained in over 7,000 accents and know most cultures' inner workings. So I will make you your favorite cup of maklaklua.
Maklakalua.
I do love Maklakalua.
I'm going to...
I
I
don't
can brew
know.
it for you in
Will
my
you roll for
tummy.
me? Also, you may have a talent that you want to exploit.
Is it charismatic?
I'll let you roll another one for charismatic. Yes.
Would you like your cup to be intoxicating with liquor?
You're on my ship. Where are you gonna get drinks?
I come with my fully functioning fridge.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
also a
okay,
trait
I'll
for
take
me.
that.
the
Challenge
reason.
level 1.
Yeah, it's a challenge level 1.
Okay. Brooks challenge. I'm rolling 5.
Brooks.
Woo!
Yes, 2 Brooks.
All right.
And 2 strikes, but it doesn't matter because I got the Brooks.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. There was something. You probably heard of it. Everybody's heard of it, but it's the lingering nebula. Okay, that's where the treasure is. That's where the ship is. We saw it there. But the lingering nebula. Oh man, I can't even. It's too much to bear. And she pulls up a console and passes it to you. If you want to read about the lingering nebula, which is our location.
Let's see. Oh, nice. Sorry. The lingering nebula says here luminous clusters of gas can be found here and there across the solar system. Remnants of the great storm that linger in space as terrible reminders of the disaster. These micronebulae cling to gravity fields and dense clusters of interplanetary debris. Most pilots know to stay well away from these sparking, glowing clouds, for they have been known to send exceedingly powerful currents of electricity through any ship that approaches. Most ships are incinerated, while others only suffer major system damage that slowly freezes or suffocates their crews. These lingering nebulae have become ship graveyards, a promise of valuable scrap and treasure that only encourages incursion by even more spacers.
It was awful. Rank, he was my boyfriend. He was just incinerated by an electrical current when he went outside the ship. He was just doing some repairs, and then the ship was down, and everybody else starved to death.
Oh.
Only I made it out alive because I ate their rat corpses.
Oh, Salivator, I'm so sorry.
Well, there's only so few of us animated rats. Most of them are just, like regular rats. So, of course, I've tasted rat meat before. Anyway, I don't want to get into it.
Is that why they call you Salivator?
No, it's because I have a slobbering problem.
Hell of a coincidence.
Well, we
Very sad
appreciate your story, darling, and as a thank you, we'd love to share our gift with you. A little magic trick you can do. Communicating
Yeah.
with the dead.
Can you tell Rink? Can you tell Rink I love him and that his flesh tasted incredible?
I will do those things.
No, but do it right now.
I'll do it right now.
What a beautiful love story. I've seen an awful lot, but never this.
Pulling up a vision of Rick.
Rank. I'm
Rick?
sorry. You said Rick. That's a stupid human name. His name is Rank because he's
Rank.
rank. He didn't shower.
Pulling up Rank.
I can understand why he tastes
Salivator would like to speak with you, Rank.
Seasoned.
Rank, Salivator is now going to speak with you. Rank is listening.
Rank, baby. I love you, and I'm so sorry that electrical fire made sparks go all through you, but it also kind of barbecued you in a really delicious and a way that just sort of touches each part of the palate, like umami. Anyway, I love you, baby. I just want you to know.
Rank said, if any
That was a
sense
beautiful
that you
story.
wanted to pass
feelings.
on to you, it would be umami. So
He always
He's-
loved that.
glad and proud, and he can't wait until you join him.
Yeah. Okay, I think I need to be alone now, so if you don't
Sure.
mind.
Cool.
I mean, unless you have any spare rebar piping, or maybe like any panels, or if you have any electrical tools, because mine burnt out.
Nope, we gotta get out of here, gang.
Oh,
Got
We gotta go to that cluster nebula.
But
I hope you find your lover sooner rather than later in the spirit world.
you want me to
you
die?
Crawley, we need to work on this.
Bit morbid.
Sentiment.
Bit
Probably.
morbid.
That's
That I
No.
just repeated the exact sentiments that her lover did.
yeah.
Wait,
Well,
but I can
barbecue
tell you
one.
a lot of
is-
stories about us together if you want. Roll a dex check to see if you can figure out how to physically manipulate the. Or no, actually, I think this would be whoever wants to roll. I think it's a science check if you can figure out which button on the teleporter.
I'll do it.
Take it out of here.
Navigate. He'll navigate
Sure.
this.
Nice.
So
Make
that's
it
gonna be
Also-
flames.
Flames.
Ah, damn.
Ooh, I got flame.
So let me pull you up, Sinatra. Okay.
And I'm a super talented navigator, so I'm just gonna go.
Wait, so you have 3. Okay,
like
I'll give
the
you 1 for navigator, so that's
Irish
4.
Exit.
Is that in your background?
It says navigator.
Okay, roll 4 dice.
That's the Irish exit thing.
That's just a personal.
Irish
I'm
goodbye.
one now, and I'm 1 from our fair captain.
Oh yeah, I'll lend a flame to this.
Yeah.
Since I'm a flame
Okay,
baby.
but if you
Okay.
fail,
How many?
you're gonna have to listen to
What's
so
it?
many stories and also take a strike.
What's the level?
Challenge rating.
You know, my only nah, it's too hard. Yeah, you're okay. Just 1.
Okay, just 1. Oh no! Yes.
Flame.
Flame and a
All
weird.
right, you guys are
Weird
rolling
reroll.
well today. Okay, so
Oh, another success. 3.
more than you needed. I could have given you a really hard challenge. So I am limited in the amount of challenge cards. Game note, by the way. I only draw 4, so I might not have something in that particular category to make it harder. But once I give you one, then I can draw a new one. So I should probably use them more. Okay. So you do want to tell me, since you had an epic pass, which is what it's called when you roll 2 more than your target challenge die number. How do you get back onto your ship? It's so good to have people here because let me show you.
We just
He's
go.
got a photo album of his
run.
family and his family's family.
I'm actually slightly. We're going.
the story of love.
Nope, we're
Let
going.
me go get that album. It's way up on this high shelf.
I'm a tactical mathematician. We're going this way. Come on, we're gonna go. We're gonna go right through here and then just like meet really close. Our ship's not that far. We're just going.
There is a teleporter that you just rolled to use, so you got it.
The teleporter.
You teleport back
here,
to your
Collie.
ship. So now you have gained the information that there is this horrible place called the Lingering Nebula. It is represented by the Storm card.
That's awesome.
And there's luminous clusters of gas. There's micro nebulae that cause interplanetary debris. It's really horrible. Most pilots stay away from those sparking, glowing clouds, which is what you read before. Recapping.
Not for you can do it,
We're
right?
just sure.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do next? Oh, you receive a comms message. She texted you the coordinates. She liked you. Yeah, she was very grateful. She texted you some coordinates to that Lingering Nebula.
That was a nice trick there, pretending to speak with rank.
I actually saw Rank.
Whoa.
I did. It was.
Did he look eaten?
He looked. There wasn't much left on him. Mostly just bones.
That
He
is
was-
grisly.
He gave her everything he had.
Can you pass me all of your cards, by the way?
Yes.
You can keep the one that represents your
Our
suit
strength if you would like.
Excellent.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
Did everybody else find like that their cards resembled the qualities that they got? I think that's cool as hell.
Yeah, that was really cool. I'm glad you pointed that out. Okay, so you guys have some options. You could figure out what you want to do.
What do we do, guys?
You got coordinates.
Let me just get in on this science computer, and I will tell you the likelihood of us flying straight through this nebulon unscathed.
Carly, what's the likelihood of us making it through the nebula unscathed?
About 0.3%
It's
likely that we will not explode.
It's about 0% likely. It's on my
0.3.
computer is
So
on
that
my
means
computer.
there is a chance.
I don't love those odds.
Well, this is our only way, is to go through.
We must have hope. The energies will guide us.
Hope
I
is
don't-
a lovely quality, but not a practical one.
Also, that's not guiding us. I will be guiding us with my navigation.
What's your confidence levels like these days in flying? I know that you've had a rough couple months.
I have.
And how are you feeling flying today?
You know, I feel about I'd say a 30%, but that times the 0.3%,
That's even smaller.
it leaves us very small.
Well, let's talk
However,
other
I think it's
options.
this way or it's this way or die, right?
Do or die. That's what we always say here on the the La Pew.
Yeah.
De La Pew.
Yup.
You named it, Captain.
Still a little soft.
In your cups.
Well, my cups.
Okay,
Awful.
so you're deciding to put in your coordinates and start flying
Yeah.
towards the nebulae, the Lingering Nebula.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so why don't you roll let's see, that is definitely gonna be a Gale's challenge. You got a Gale challenge of 3, whether you can even find this mysterious
3?
nebula. She gave you coordinates, but let's see how good you are at flying.
Okay, so I have an extra because I'm Gale.
You do.
I am also a talented navigator,
Okay.
and I'm a tactical mathematician.
Sure.
Good. And we need 3 Gales?
We need 3. Boom. 1 Weave.
Reroll it.
We got one, another one.
It
and
makes
then,
2.
Because we're on a roll, it's called you're heating up, so we get a third one.
Well, okay, so you guys are a little bit lost at this point. You're heading
We're close.
vaguely in the right direction.
Close to all.
Your flight officer maybe fell asleep a little bit. Sinatra.
At least we have not exploded yet.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do a cool game element. So if we want to go to the iPad so I can show you guys what I'm doing and how cool this is, if I want to add a new element to the story, I always have 2 cards in front of me. And once I've used one, I can draw a new one from my stack of the ones I took back from you guys and shuffled up. Yes. And I'm actually gonna pick the serpent. So I'm gonna add to story. Scan in a story card. This
Can
is
we look?
going
Should we
to
look?
be- Oh, no. Cover your ears and eyes. But no, it's fine. Whatever. You're gonna find out soon enough.
I will turn off my site programming.
I chose what type of thing they're gonna encounter, and now. This is because of the iPad, not the app. The iPad has seen some days.
It's seen a few things.
It sure has, just
So
like
many of us.
Terry Dunderson. There it is. It was so magical. It had little flying things. Okay, the serpent. And now I have choices, but I know what I'm going to choose because... Nope. Okay, cancel. Hold on. I actually want this card. Look, I'm manipulating it. You can do it the way the rules say, or you can do it the way you think is fun. And I'm giving you guys the woods.
Nice.
The woods. Let's see. There they are. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. Okay.
May I open my eyes now?
Yeah. Such a obedient AI. So you guys are kind of trying to figure out where you're supposed to be going, and then you look at the scanners. And can I have a perception check? Which I think we decided was Dex.
I think it's supposed to be, yeah.
Okay, so a perception check from whoever wants to. We don't have much time left, but you're going to find out what happens in just a second.
Oh my God, is that?
I've got
We're
a
going to have a real cliffhanger.
I've got a coordinated. Is that Dex? Oh, yeah, coordinated. Is that dexterity?
Yeah, but what we really need is perception right now. I
Well,
want to see
I
if you
am a
guys are aware.
sharpshooter. I have excellent vision.
Oh,
On
yeah,
my
but,
Skywatcher, you notice signs and portents of dangers that others do not.
yeah, that's
That
real
seems
important.
very useful in this scenario. Perhaps you should look out the window.
Yeah, and also, well, this will be a what is Dex? Why am I blanking? Gale's check. Okay. So that is technically a Sinatra strength, but Sinatra's asleep right now.
He's all poked.
So okay, so you have 4 dice.
Yeah.
All right, perception check.
Can y'all see that?
Any purple?
2 successes.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
give you a challenge. So you
Mine.
check on the monitors and you see another ship approaching very fast. It looks like a warship. It looks like a very specific type of warship, the kind that has a lot of flags that have X's over a skull and crossbones, and it is coming at you with a lot of speed. We have deep space pirates.
Sinatra, up and at him.
Just for a second. That's all.
We got us some pirates.
They
Oh
kill
God!
and they steal, but that is where Deep Space Pirates' familiarity ends. They carve themselves with tattoos, piercings, and other mutilations so that they don't even look human. They feast on human flesh. They've got a lot in common with that rat lady. And they do not fear death. If one sees a cruiser headed their way with red and black markings and no running lights, then one knows they are about to tangle with almost inhuman monsters. Dun, dun, dun.
I get out my energy sword.
We actually
Also, do not fear anything.
That's my daughter.
guys, this is where we're gonna leave it. Please, you can reflect on whatever you want to, but you don't have to be in character because that's all the time that we have for tonight. We can't get into the deep space pirate battle, but that is what we'll pick up next week. I know, I was having too fun.
That went too fast. That was too fun.
I know. Aww.
Why I picked that character, I have no idea. I am sorry.
Because of magic.
I know why.
Weeks to vote us out of these accents.
Is that root in there too?
What?
And you toot, and you're the papa.
The pop real good.
Oh my goodness.
Becca, you're hugging Dane, and you're salamander.
Thank you so much.
I loved slobber.
Salamander.
Salamander. Dude, she's great. What a great accent.
Thank you. It's the only one I can do.
Perfect.
Well, guys, this was very fun for me because it's the first time I've ever GM'd anything.
You did it.
Great job.
Thanks. I mean, I guess I do play a lot of games.
And you've been
and
running games for
be a
the
host.
show.
I guess it's that. Maybe that's why I wasn't really nervous. I was like, I've never technically, but anyway.
But we will take the credit of being your first crew.
Yes, we're grateful to have you.
Well, yeah, you were, and it was a wonderful birthday gift because my birthday was yesterday. So thank you.
Happy birthday! Everybody, wish Becca a happy birthday
Yes.
on the Twitter.
Everyone wish her a happy birthday.
Birthday?
Oh! Happy birthday to you!
Guys.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Becca! Happy birthday to you!
Oh, it says happy birthday, Becca, the best Becca of all the Beccas. This is so good. It's from Porto. Is this something?
Hell yeah!
Some red strawberries.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. This is so magical. Well, we're gonna eat this cake off camera, but make sure you tune in next week so when we follow up with the Dagger LaPew crew as they deal with deep space pirates in their hunt for treasure. Oh, and please send us copies of your fan art. You can email it to someone.
Or tweet
Tag us on Twitter.
Yes, and next week, please hashtag us with Weave Society. And next week, we will be sure and get that to be able to put it up on the screen and show you the cool fan art that has been made. We really want to show it off. Thank you guys so much for doing that.
Yes.
Anybody have anything else? Okay.
Oh, yay, Becca!
Bye.